Falcons stacked up. Honestly, in the corner, going to be a real problem with these dual Berettas.
And they're going into a stack. 3 players here. Monacy, first contact taken. They spot Kixan as well, who makes quick work over the next 2 in. Donk cancelled. Kiyosuke now on the line. Spotted at least, but his teammate's dead.
Ooh.
Brings it down to a 1v1. Shiro trying to carve a path forward. As the only player remaining from the tunnel's push, he's got Tesses left to deal with. This pistol round the whole time felt so unlikely. Can Shiro pick it up? Or will he get shut down? Tesses on the swing. Seals the deal on a pistol round for the Falcons.
He got faked out hard. That jump off of window back down to middle, Tesses made it sound like he was rotating.
And then the only other map in my mind that Spirit would have 100% prepared for in going up against the Falcons is Ancient. And it's the one that on paper they're the most comfortable on as well.
For sure.
So you kind of get the map you would have picked anyway as the 3rd place decider. I think it's a really good example of gaming the veto from the Falcons.
Oh, they got to get past this push though. Spirit forcing themselves into the bomb site. 1 kill comes from Monacy and Nico combined, and then Spirit run over them. Chopper double kill. Tesses from afar, but probably just going to save. It's him and Kixan left far away with Famises. And Spirit, fearless, look to finish it off. They've got him trapped in along. Miz certainly had trouble in this lineup in the first outings. The Spirit jersey. It's not been long by any means. Oh, Kixan, the bomb is very big. Maybe. Just maybe.
Calculated.
Calculated down to 3.
I mean, I think it's kind of funny that these 2 teams will hold this thought. Fast explode out on long. Nico bested by Donk.
And that's what I want. Donk and Tanir Deathball entering together, side by side out the long doors, using their spawns well.
Now you might look to take the pace out of it. You got a 5v4. You have this long control.
And these are the rounds that even Donk in that interview said, like, yeah, we're kind of obvious. They know what we're going to do. But here on Dust 2, obvious is just the name of the game. Committing long is your best play in this position.
Oh, no accounting for that. Monacy, collateral found, and it's that duo that can't ever seem to beat him that gets skewered by the Monacy AWP. Donk and Shiro dead in 1 bullet.
Okay.
You deal with Nico. Monacy kills you both in 1 bullet.
Tanir's picked up a smoke. He needs to smoke the cross here. Oh, he's going for the lineup, which will take some time. It gives time for Tesses to get back into the bomb site. They don't believe Falcons. They're about to realize this is going on.
Monacy waits with the nade to break. The timing not there. They've already made it across. Tesses learns that the hard way. And a missed shot from the Monacy AWP allows that bomb plant to come in. 3 on 3, still in with a chance at Team Spirit. Group over on Catwalk. Molly in to clear out the side. Chopper swings, and Kiyosuke able to find him. Tanir low on health, armed with this AK at the cross, has to play in tandem with Zwei. It's a tap down range. Zwei hiding out on Goose is cleared. Kiyosuke and Monacy pick it up in the retake. All 5 from those 2 players. It starts with a Monacy collateral, and it ends with that AWP finding a 3rd.
It looks like Falcons want to meet them there. Coming through the smoke is Nico. Kiyosuke going to fight, just swing out wide. He clears it entirely. There's Tanir behind the door, but that just tells Falcons to watch out on B. Kiyosuke re-peeks for that kill and Kixan in a strong position.
Gets himself tucked in time. Spam does big damage, and it slows this push. It's grinded to a really awkward hold now. They're softened up for Kiyosuke. Maximum damage. It's the ace found.
Nice, Maxi!
Nails it. And that gets Sonic hyped up. Runaway success for Falcons to open. Kiyosuke back-to-back high-impact rounds.
Unreal mechanics. I don't need to tell you that, but he is blossoming into a player in this squad. He's got all the support he needs. Right in this round, it's all him, all Kiyosuke. ace shutdown on that B dribble push. They don't break this streak of 8 today. We might see more nightmares for Team Spirit. Ahead of the major really is not good timing. Yasuke, careful. They can come through the smoke here on his reload. They move closer. But do they just line up for him? Chopper on one. Tapped out is Tania. And he's just going to go and do it again. Back-to-back aces? Surely not. Kisuke moves in. He wants it.
Go on.
He's going to get it.
Go on.
Back-to-back aces for Kisuke.
What is going on? He can't even believe it. That's a wry smile out of Kiyasuke.
Spirits sink into their seats. Falcons pushing B.
Oh, go on. Another ace brewing. Zwei with his first kill, flash to displace, and Zwei stops the roll of Kiyasuke. Nico dead too as Donk bests him. Kickstand not long for this world, and so finally Spirit not just looking to get on the board, but to do it cleanly, 5 alive when all is said and done. That's not quite as fun as an ace, is it? Don't get me wrong, it's a good step in the right direction. Nice to see Zwei on the board with 2 high-impact kills back in the tunnels. But Spirit, it's not enough to find these, one-and-done rounds. This has to be a bit of a string of rounds now from the Spirit squad.
Slow and steady, waiting for his team to bust out long, but with m0NESY here, with Tessus in the pit, it's going to be a difficult fight. I feel like the first shot is a guarantee for m0NESY. There it is.
Even a reflash to go back in for a little bit more. m0NESY still keeps the pressure on, and he's got support from Tesses. Molly to try and displace the blue bin player. Zwei in hot water, might need bailing out.
Nico's giving Donk nothing right now. He is staying on default. He is not peeking into this fight. Finally, he gets it done, and Tessus will not let the bomb leave. The entire time, Donk is ADing in the open. Ooh. Not happening though, Shiro. And as Donk waits for Nico to make a mistake, nothing comes through. His team get evaporated on long. m0NESY finishes the job. 10-3 on him. 13-3 on Kiyasuke. 6-2 on the Falcons. It's just crazy that this is a team that has won a major, clone, Kado, essentially every trophy in the book, and they've never won this matchup. That's just hard to imagine. Even when this, core is not the best team in the world, to you it is.
Yeah, exactly, right? And Donk, the type of player who, throughout his entire career, has never really faced any real type of resistance. This is the only one. This is the only matchup where he kind of would be in his head in any serious capacity.
Yeah, 3-7 right now, just held back a little bit.
Because, everything goes into making him the player he is, the way that he plays, the way that he looks for fights, how aggressive he can be, and how he has full faith in every single fight he takes. But that is just not the case in this matchup, as has been drilled into him the countless times they've lost it.
Just saw him sigh on the cameras almost. He's going to move out with this smoke here, providing a bit of cover onto Tesses. Goes Shiro. m0NESY double scoped in. Chopper catches him around the lip. And so 4v3, it's again this short control to A, way that Spirit get in this game. A second round to do so. Feels like a very hard retake right now. Are they just going to walk away?
He's looking really, really quick, isn't he?
He saw the first player jump over. He's like, okay, I guess I'll aim here. They'll jump into my crosshair. Kiyasuke, the Joker, in back of Goose right now. A player you wouldn't expect But he's going to swing out into Donk, who wins that head-to-head. That's a huge opener. They're going to go back mid to B.
Look at the
They've
info.
realized the gap they found. It's just Monacy forced back, and Donk looks like his usual self. Two beautiful entries. Chopper cuts down a third, and Donk tries to finish the job. It's Kixon defending alone.
They're running at him, they're charging at him. Can Kixan keep his composure, keep his cool? A third from the captain. Now it's left on a Tessez. Bomb picked up for Zwei. Tessez has to ready himself for this fight out here in middle. They're not planting yet. They're waiting to see if they can catch Tessez on the push, and they will. Spirit go on to level out. 4 rounds in a row, tie things up on the half. Spirit successfully level out on the half.
I think you're very happy if you're Spirit, not only that you recover the half, but you improve from last time. Falcons are going to bring pace in this pistol and an opening kill to boot. Chop now gets very hard for Spirit, who don't have a kit. They've used all their util. Fake damage from Donk as they make it into the site and Goose. Falcons don't need to peek. They have strong positions. Spirit have got to move in.
Oh my god, in a matter of seconds, so many fights come in, but it's Kiyosuke to restore some normality, and Kixan embarked on this flank very early in the round. He was meant to be there to close it, ends up letting it go. It takes Kiyosuke rising up with 4, 20 kills deep. Kiyosuke and Monacy have the same kills as all of Spirit.
Well, okay. Cheeky little flash play. Kiyosuke and Nico.
Nico's like, I'm here, guys. Remember me as well. Gets his 6th kill. Hasn't really been a requirement in this game thus far.
Nico rotating from round the world. Chopper looking to initiate. Oh, this could be good. Flash, in he goes. Everyone's blind, and Chopper cuts him down. Even Tanir follows up. Forget about Nico. He's barely out of spawn. Spirit initiate, and it puts them back in play. Donk's not letting him get out. And so Chopper likes that flash.
Yeah, Chopper saw the Donk interview where he said, first of all, Chopper's our IGL. He doesn't have to perform and show amazing numbers, and he took that personally.
What do you mean I can't?
Chopper topping the charts right now. 14 Spirit. Nico and Monacy in with openers here. Even though Chopper, the big threat, still lurks over towards long. They do gain the ground they were looking for.
Bodyguard of Team Spirit right now. Zwei has pushed in through all the way. Him Tessez about to go down. Tessez, no way he's ready for this. Oh, whiff, but he recovers, and that's B open. Can Kixon find the gap?
Faced by Shiro out here in mid, and they might just win it on the fights regardless, even as they try to take this bomb back. Chopper hears the footsteps. Kiyosuke's clearing out the A site.
They feel like they've stopped him from crossing. Kixon was here in time. He saw Shiro's panic move. Tess is even coming in to close. And Chopper, a nice shot, but nothing more as Falcons pick up steam on T side. Breaking Spirit's money while they do so. I wonder, did they hear Zwei? Because Kixon was top mid in the flamey position, and Zwei ran through tunnels. Tess has just seemed so aware that this could be a possibility. But what can you expect?
Should put onto the tunnels. Nico will get overran. Kiyosuke's found Donk down here in lower, and they know about the double tunnels push, so if there ever was a time to just pick up the pace and run it into A, it's now. At most, you're running into a hastily assembled 2-man hold. Shiro hits a blinder on the scout. Follow-up kill from Chopper on the USP as well. It's Monacy and Kiyosuke, the 2 top performers right now for the Falcons, left in this 2-on-3.
Reset all the way around long. Not liking this chokehold in the short position. Kiyosuke just ADing, waiting for contact. Monacy fakes it out. Gonna smoke his teammate back into this corner. Now he can feel comfortable to come out and help on CT spawn, but this is given time for Spirit to get set up at long. It's Shiro who's very late to the party, won't get given a fight. It's his AK on Tania that has to hit. Missed shot. Zwei with a kill. Kyosuke clutch.
Oh, first tap connects.
It's for him.
Kyosuke fighting out in the open here. Shots rally off from the scout, and Tania taps him out from afar as Kyosuke's left out on an island.
And this angle is scary. How do you get a kill here? Just like that.
But not going to make it more than one. That's the B site cracked open. Chopper tries to move in. Been the standout player thus far for Spirit, but he's dead straight away. Donk, his time to give it a go. No flash to support him. It's just going to be a dry peek out through the window.
Can someone go first, please? Donk takes it himself.
Needs the charge straight in. Trades back and forth, and Shiro there to walk it home. Tie game again. Nico asks for a flash to try and kickstart this round out the long side, but right, there you go.
Okay.
Firewalker Nico.
Speed up on Cat. Shiro's here though.
Still, the defense is stretched out. They were 2 players over towards long in an anti-rush setup. And I think Falcons know this.
Legged him.
Shiro, yeah, he did hit that flick, but it's not the killing blow he was hoping for. Tania now called over to try and lend a helping hand, and that's going to give room to Nico to play out through these long doors. Yasuke leaves it to smoke spam, hoping to keep the pressure on. Donk in the feed, Monacy picked up. Another from Donk. As he looks to bring them into this, Nico blacks down, just falls short, and Kyosuke dead. Team Spirit stick the landing on the retake.
Nico, that's not a deagle. You're not supposed to do that. Back turned, body shot, nothing. Zwei 180s. Spinning top takes 2 and clutches up the round. It's Zwei MVP. Donk 2, Zwei 3, Team Spirit 11. No way.
Just can't get away from it. It's back-to-back events now for Nico. He knows.
These 2 players committed to the corner, playing a high-low. You often see Falcons flash this position. Spirit again initiating. Donk set up for the kill. They're still ready for Zwei and upper. This is a common move for Zwei, and Monacy flushes him out. It's Donk onto Nico. Monacy trade. B is open, or is it?
Shiro, you've got to hit this.
Yeah.
Smoke in, lurk smoke dropped. And Monacy's going to back up. They just want to maintain this 3-on-2. They're playing it as safe as they physically can.
They heard Tania, so Tessus is running the bomb into the site. This is his best play.
Holding onto the mid-smoke right as Tania makes his play through. Baited by the footsteps, the promise of a round rolled out in front of him. And he ends up feeding the beast, Monacy. And his time in the limelight with a big 3K round right when Falcons need it.
Showing it's not just the kills you get, it's the kills you avoid, right? He actually spots Shiro on that B bomb site, and that's why he pulls back. He drops the lurk smoke, he resets. He knows his life is more valuable than the 1v1.
This lead for Spirit won't come to matter if they fall short in this round. Shiro v Kixan on spam, and somehow Shiro with the AWP comes out ahead.
One shot's all it takes.
It's way up on the boost. Donk spotting. That was an opportunity. You might not get given it again. The molly forces them back. And Falcons wanted to follow through with the B hit. They completely left long when they lose Kixan. They've given up mid. They wait with everyone back here in the tunnels, and they would have to break through a triple stack. Caught swapping util, I think. Chopper full blind. They will finish him. Kyosuke and Tesses break on in. And because of the money, because of how late in the game we are, you have to save. You can't justify attempting this 2-on-3. You're out of position. You're low on health.
Kyosuke doesn't even want the flash. He just dry swings up Cat. His control gifted. That's a pick. Monacy onto Chopper down middle as he tries to edge through the smoke. And at this point, you know where everyone is. Donk on B, Zwei nearby. And so Falcons, they look to surround this bomb site.
for the split. They'll move in. Sway tries to battle forward into the tunnels, but he gets seen on that push. Donk with the mow down, out of ammo now. Pistol pulled, but it won't be enough to tame Nico. Tanir on a desperate push out in the middle. But a 1v3, that's what they're staking this on. They went all in this round. They were prepared with the consequences that if they lose it, they've got nothing in the next. And that is the reality for Spirit. Backstab out of Tesses seals their fate. Yeah. Falcons onto map point first.
Really hard to criticize anything Spirit did there in the B side from Donkin's way. It's Chopper who gets picked, who puts them in that position, right? What else are you meant to do? The timing is a little awkward. Sway does get spotted by the mid to B. That gives Nico a free kill, but Donk double in window. And that's more than you can expect in that position with the threat of Nico coming out tunnels.
Or else Falcons are teed up for victory on Spirit's map pick of Dust 2. There's one for Shiro, but it's got to be more than that. It's got to be fantastic. Got to go above and also beyond. Util keeps raining in to keep him uncomfortable. Plant found. Shiro hasn't given away this kill. He doesn't allow them to reclaim a 4-on-4. There isn't a flash to support him, so he's got to take these peaks dry. Kill back for Tanir. Tesses tries to keep him in check, but the pistols are breaking through. Monaseer, it's nothing. First shot lands. Donk with the trade, and Spirit drag us, kicking and screaming into extra time.
Unreal round win for Team Spirit. How do they keep this game going? I do not know.
One gunfights for Spirit that end up tipping the scales.
Spirit are winning the most unlikely rounds in this game to keep them in it. It's impressive how they've done so with what we're getting out of Falcons. Nico's had enough. Flash through the long smoke, catches Tanir blinded. 13 health the difference, 5v4. Donk, second or onto Monacy. But it's not like they can get out middle right now. A split with Nico at long is Falcon's best bet. 30 seconds, Chopper on this fade.
Oh, he might have a lineup. No one's checked this. No one checked this! Good turnaround for Tesses. He has just saved them from getting multi-killed in a rare miss for Shiro. He's unable to pick it back up.
It's not what I'd expect from Shiro.
He's been their safe pair of hands in these A plays, even down to that D ground where he just doesn't give away the 5v4. But that one miss costs them dearly. Nade could be nice. Tesses still more mileage in him as the second kill is found, and it's only Zwei left. Bottom of the board for Team Spirit and an unlikely 1v3. Tries his hand at the jump up, cut down straight away. And that one's all about the supporting pieces on the Falcons as Kixan and Tesses offer up multi-kills apiece. Well, we don't know for certain. He looks really suspicious, so maybe he did. But on a good timing, you can beat them here into this cubby. And Nico ran there from the offset, so eventually Donk may stop considering it. Flicks back in time, and Nico fed to that second orb.
Seen that play before. Falcons have done it most rounds. Donk ahead of the rest, but left out of the action this time. Falcons up Cat.
Flash out for Chopper. Big damage on the spam. Not a kill, though. Gonna have to come from Tanir instead. They soften up this catwalk play. You know about Chopper tucked in over towards Palm Tree. Kixan, as he goes running out, focused on the long fight, and so Falcons get shut down on their short play. One back for Spirit.
Team Ace.
And Donk's enjoying the second AWP, the freedom that OT's provided. Was their chance to get tricky with the veto, but you never truly know how that's going to pan out till you get there.
Especially if you lose the opening round. It makes it very awkward, doesn't it?
You know, that was even a lesson afforded to Vitality and Furia from that grand final with the Ancient pick. Fast B hit on the cards. Tesses, Nico. They get their openers. Chopper tucked in. Tries to milk that for all he can. Ends up offering Nico a quick 180 turnaround and a 4v2 post plant now found for the Falcons.
Could have been 3v2. Either way, feels hard to win, but you've got to try in the last round of overtime. Chopper didn't get cleared by first player. Thought he'd play surprise and get a multi-kill. He got nothing. 2-on-4 here. Falcons hear everything. Kiyasuke ready to get back on the board, and that's an easy one. Tanir. It's the last round, buddy. There's nothing to find in middle, especially not sneaking. So there we go. Falcons with the lead here going into the second half of overtime. We just saw that stat on the screen as well. 4-0. Had more cat hits, more successful ones. Spirit were abusing B and mid to B a lot. Oh, this is risky. Through the smoke, it looks like. They goes deep. Kicks us up close. Spam will bait for him. In they come. Oh, decent trade there. And now Spirit can just storm into a solo site.
Oh, on the boost! And that transfer is beautiful.
And so here we go, Falcons. Chance to finish on Spirit's map pick, but Shiro says no. Tess picked first. These long players have not been having fun in this game. Tania and Tesses both just running into orbs. Or Nico. Yasuke's broken 30 kills. He looks for one more before all is said and done. Orb scope to the top of middle.
Flash to set up Nico, and what a way to get rid of Donk. Ouch. Right as he makes his move to try and come out through the tunnels, he's right into the hands of the Falcons. And so you've lost your top performer. Donk, who's been on one hell of a recovery from that slow start in the first half. Removed to equalize this up, and now the advantage flips the other way. Kiyasuke on that AWP, puts it to work. 3-on-3, they're going to try and settle over towards A, going in to the Nico Monacy duo. They were dodged throughout most of that first CT side. Well, now they get a chance to play, and Monacy's been itching for it. First kill secured, and he'll take even more. Shiro knocked down. It's just Sway. Turns from the flash, but time's running out, and Nico will find him. Dust 2 secured for the Falcons. That's Spirit's pick. Locked in overtime, taking that streak 5-0 up in OTs for the Falcons.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
The space, Falcons. Tesses creeps inside of the hut. Monacy waits for a late play. They won't be rushing into B just yet. Nice clear from Zwei.
Already quite the entourage down here at lower for Spirit. But it's Tania and Chopper. And right as they're trying to reposition, they get 2 players in towards Dark. Tania to open, but now the pressure on as he will go on for a second. Kiyasuke gonna get through him eventually. And a route to this bomb plant at lower opens up. Monacy holding on to the vents. Could be delivered an equalizer.
Then some. 2
Double
dualies.
dualies, vent drop. Monacy just misses the timing.
Shocked he moves there. Worried about the backstab. Honestly, 2 players flicks for the headshot, and he's even going to get out. P250 tap for Monacy. The money maker. The haymaker here. Falcons pistol on their plate, and Shiro's cut down as well. Nice Ilya indeed. Mongols win as the favorites. You wouldn't be too worried, but given Spirit have already lost to Mongols, it's a scary head-to-head. Nice shot for Zwei on this top hit. Double up for the anchor.
Tesses snipe on a donk through the smoke.
Can you just 2-bullet him through
Yeah.
smoke? Oh. Could put him in position. Flanking lobby this late in the round would be a crazy move, though. So it's near checks deep, and now he comes back main. That smoke lands. can spam.
Good pick up for Chopper. Tania adds one more, and that leaves it only on Nico, but an opportunity to drop down the vents. He's loud on it, so they know this. Shiro won't be able to get posted in time. Smoke down. Nico in with the cross. Nade comes in. Doesn't find big damage, so Nico has a bomb plant to play around. Don't count him out of this. He'd be foolish to do so. Shiro moves in. Chopper alongside him, and Nico wraps around the world.
Is it for window? Is it wide enough? It might be 10 seconds stick. Nico might be able to find the angle. Depends on the defuse. 3 seconds remain. Nico can't see it. Not wide enough. Shiro on the stick wins the round. Nice try, but not meant to be. Was hoping you'd have a player out in the open, hoping you'd have a bit more time.
To tilt in this game.
That's a crazy stat there on the side. Nuke CT side, worst rated half a donk. But he has a 1.22. Tessa's made it worse last round. Chopper just walks out. It's bold. It's a near double from Secret.
Okay.
Donk is still alive.
Added a bit of intrigue to this one. Has Tania with that push.
Sway heard the desk.
All the way through. And they did mention, you know, Magic's trying to buy up a little auto shotgun. Don't think these guys are up to the same task. Well, Sway.
This is good position. He needs 2 kills. Shadow? What? That's a crazy shot, though, for Kixon. And Donk too far away. They're going to walk it in. Donk clutch. I wake up.
I mean, he's here on great timing, and they've got no idea he could be here. They just came from the lobby mere moments ago. He's side by side with them in the hut. Push in for Kitsan. Donk spam just off the mark, but he'll make up for it. And now it's Nico v Donk. The head-to-head Donk just can never get the better of. Nico sneaks on out of there, and again, he's going to leave it to the play in at lower. It just betrayed him in the last round. This time, he's got Donk to go up against. Plant secured. And this time, it's 100% planted for window. Door swings open. Donk goes looking. Doesn't know where Nico's gotten to, and he just can't beat this guy.
The round is about them.
Aggressive rooting for Donk out in the yard, and there they are, both with a kill.
And look who they got. Big names from big players. Donk does get naded, though.
With Chopper in Zway still shoring up the top site hold. Yeah, we'll get mollied out of position. They hear him running back as well. They know they've displaced one player, and a missed shot from the Shiro orb. It's going to let them out into the bomb site. Nade finds big damage as well. He's softened up massively.
Plant was deniable, but Kixon just sticks it in the open, and Chopper's vent control cut down. A couple of misses in this CT side for Shiro, and they felt consequential. They felt like they're losing them rounds. Shiro might have to save again. Him and Donk found a 5v3 in this round, but it does not last long. And Falcons don't lose another player past that point. Tessez with some keen moves down vent in a risky round. A nice tap to follow it up, open the B plant.
Just the fact that that round starts 5-on-3 and it falls still dominantly in favor of the Falcons. I think this is where you say, you know, you're getting that same tenacity, that same ability to bounce back here. You had a golden opportunity to get on the board here and now in a low econ round, and it just sails past you.
Too much, right? They end up on maps like Inferno way more commonly, mainly because it's picked against them, but they have 2 maps that are now building streaks on. And at least the record, even if the streak isn't high, oh, what? Chopper? What? Chopper?
You heard the door open.
What's happening? Oh, no.
Oh,
what?
my God.
What?
Oh.
How does that happen? Save.
It's kind of the... It's a very different tone to map 1, I tell you what.
Yeah, it's not the back and forth dust. The craziest part was, Tessa's just walked down the vent smoke, and then Chopper follows him. Zwei missed the timing on Tessa's getting down vent smoke by like a second. There's vent smoke missed, by the way. He essentially walked down the vent with no smoke. That's what it looked like. There was almost no smoke. And of course he doesn't see him. Oh dear.
Oh.
Okay. Donk. Kiyasuke. Shadow. Pre-fire. Donk delivers. Maybe more. We know he likes his smoke.
See, the window's broken as well. Util lobbed in through it, and Tania, footsteps made. Nico, swift trade to deal with him.
These BXX are brutal as well. 25 seconds. Chopper can threaten this. Nico actually has to get the bomb.
Oh, this has gotten
Chopper
really awkward
this?
really quickly.
Chopper should win this.
Yeah, just swing out through the single door. Rounds right there. m0NESY picked up as well, and Falcons' time gets the better of them here. That realization dawning just a little too late that the bomb got dropped with Kixan's death earlier.
Yeah, I don't know how much it even changes. I think you're still going to plant back site right with that ramp util fading and a man down. As it fades, they get down silently, but Donk's got his back turned and m0NESY's there on the line. Not every day you see Donk get shot in the back.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Now upper open.
Yeah, it makes you really unsure what's even happening in this round. It's not a death that tells you a hell of a lot. You know that they've taken secret, but
3 here.
Keeping the stack, staying stubborn with it. In towards this top site, Falcons playing right into their hands. It's all eyes on m0NESY now, and a missed timing here. Oh, he doesn't even know where he just got shot from. Chopper collects his double, and Spirit begin chaining some rounds together. Nico, of course, would prefer the latter option. He's going to go looking for something out in the yard, and that was a spot on Donk. The head-to-head that Donk can seemingly never take. Nico, there's the opening.
Go for hell control, surely. The bomb's in main, though. They commit. Nico tries to trade Zwei. The rock of the top site. Rock'em, sock'em, 4 kills, and maybe the ace available. m0NESY gets around the world. Maybe he's got a trick here, but it's getting past Shiro on the AWP. Easier said than done. Smoke falls backside. And m0NESY's being very loud about this, so Spirit have no need to go for this kill. Zwei on for the ace right now. To stop a very awkward round from coming through for Falcons. He's holding for it. m0NESY 20 seconds. Missed shot again. He could go vent, but he's missed the window. Looking for the fights. 10 seconds. Nice try. Zwei denied, but 4 kills is what matters. As Donk dies first, they could have flooded CT spawn and picked up that AK, but instead, Falcons looking for the top side, really trying to force Spirit down lower. Spirit aren't biting. They're not exactly stacked on the A side, though.
Zwei overran at Tessez with a blinding set of entries.
Oh, on the ladder.
Not able to contain. He accidentally threw the accuracy off on the ladder. Tania makes it into the lobby, takes it one step further, and this is starting to slip through their fingers. Spirit looking for 4 rounds in a row in their attempt to recover this CT side. Tessez opened up the round. He's now being expected to close it as well at 9 HP. Flash leaves him wrecked. Kiyasuke dead on the swing, and Spirit go through and collect a 3-on-5 in that final round. Pushed to their limits, they still get out with something on this CT side. They can make a mad dash to the finish line and get this series over and done with.
Straight into that top side for Spirit. Donk in the front of the pack, but all of them put down. Everybody dead to the dual Berettas. Blink and you miss it. Chopper stuck back lobby, waiting for a flank that isn't even needed. And it's not just been pistols, it's been conversions, it's been anti-ecos. Fine for the Falcons in this series. So starting off just every half, 2 or 3 rounds up, And how should this be an exception? Chopper squeezes one kill out, but up in the rafters looking for a second dink found. Chopper on 13 health, right back down the ladder.
One bullet ends Chopper's round, and this 1v4 clutch attempt is over. With all the pistols in the series then belonging to Falcons. And there's m0NESY to make it so. 3 kills from him. Started strong back on Dust 2, him and Kiyosuke. Free kill for Taneer. Kiyosuke tries his hand at a push as Falcons look to crunch lobby on their bonus round attempt. It's the two Famises throwing him first, and they both get mopped up, Taneer and Zwei.
That door smoke begins to fade, and then Spirit come in for this top hit. Zwei. I saw more.
Info from that. There's not an overreaction yet out of the Falcons, who still have Nico in at ramp. Taneer dead. They're throwing in the nades for a topside hit, but this is just stalled out entirely, and they've given away this advantage. The two players that got the openings, both dead. This was a 5-on-3 for Spirit. You don't think you could afford to lose this round.
2 here.
They make it out. They drop the vent.
God.
Shiro doesn't make it down. This is looking so ugly from the Spirit squad.
Wally. Nade.
Dom burning alive.
He got the plant.
But that might work against him. They could just hop on the bomb. Chopper running in, and it's not planted for him. Even with the 10-second stick, Chopper's written it off.
He could have gone for it.
He would have got there in time.
m0NESY
He would have been here in time. m0NESY wasn't even close by.
m0NESY, m0NESY's on A. m0NESY's holding for lurk right there. He thinks Chopper's
Oh,
gonna
that is such a hideous.
Started 7-1 up. Now 10-5. Top hit attempt. Chopper traded by Taneer. m0NESY gets here in time, but Spirit just use that as a means to an end. They're not going to hit the top site. Going to take an entry. Don't miss spray.
Lee can't kill him.
He sprayed as well. He had a chance. Shiro trying to save the day.
Oh, Nico.
Okay. He lived.
Gets out at least. Kiyosuke going to take up this position with a far quieter second map from the guy that was unstoppable back on Dust 2.
I liked in his position, but he needs to isolate Jules. Will they trade him?
You got a flash for Nico to try and kickstart this retake. He'll swing out early. Kiyosuke in the clutch.
Okay.
Shiro locks it in. 3 kills from Spirits. Orpa on the rifle.
Even with Donk missing his shot. 7-12 here. Full rush down the vent. Okay. Like it's an anti-eco. The bomb is lost. No way. No.
The bomb, I think it dropped down. It did drop down. In a way. And Donk, you got a plan again, buddy.
He got the bomb down, but Donk still looking for a multi-kill hit. Falcons are taking so long.
Yeah, a really long time. So these kills are going to come in quickly. Donk with the first. Even as Kicksound finds one more, Donk able to manipulate. There's the third. Finally, the multi-kill, high-impact round from Donk. I think the timing being off actually might have had pretty big implications. They could confirm early that no one was close crossing with the smokes, then they used their nades. Because they played off timing, they saw that no one made it down. So a double ramp hold that just doesn't move a muscle. Kiyosuke and m0NESY able to shut this round down before it even begins.
Wow.
Kiyosuke pressing forward, Shiro in a box here, trapped between ramp and lobby, and low health on his AWP.
Kill him after time.
Nowhere left to go, 10 seconds. He's going to bring the fight out to the Falcons because he was worried about the same thing.
Yeah. Spirit stuck in lobby. Exec on the top site. Locked and loaded. Tessa's Nico and Kixon.
Yeah, going into the 3-man hold. Tessa's able to steal himself away. Guarantees that trade. Not taking any further, but there's Kicksound and Kiyosuke. Next in line to shut this one down. It's a 1 HP Chopper. Overran. Falcons onto match and series point.
may as well put a rifle inside of B.
They've got the read and they know it. Even the lobby aggression with just 2 players on top site, usually that would be a risky move, but you've seen those smokes so many times, and more often than not, nothing's been done with it. You're anticipating a change, and this is it. They read Spirit like a book. Donk on the Tech 9, the only man still alive down at lower, and he is overran. Falcons teed up for the victory in this 3-on-1.
Yeah, playoffs bound for the Falcons, looking to lock it in. Quarterfinals at worst, maybe semis at best. They'll have to beat back against Passion UA to try and see how deep they can go in Hong Kong. Another playoff appearance for the Falcons. The team Spirit, they got to get out of the group by battering back Mongols, a match they've already lost.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.